The Dietrich Gamecast presents a 2011 preview. We have stumbled into a dark cave.
I check for traps.
There are no traps. You see a dark cave.
I get my lantern.
Lantern equipped. You faintly see a demon in your path.
I engage in combat.
You are killed by the demon because you have no weaponry.
Yep, this game sucks. I hate this RPG.
Well, you know what? I think we should talk about some better RPGs. You're on a Dietrich Gamecast 2011 preview of role-playing games.
Yep, 2011 role-playing games. How fun can this get? Roll some more dice, kill some more dragons.
We'll get to the dragons in a bit. But first, let's talk about a 2010 game.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 is coming to the PS3. Woo!
Wait, isn't Mass Effect 2 already out?
Yeah, but now it's for the PS3.
Wasn't it out like 3 years ago?
Try a year. It's going to have all the DLC included, which is good. PS3 will not be getting the original Mass Effect, so you can choose what happened in Mass Effect in like a 5-minute quiz thing or something. Which I'm sure as fun as the main game.
No.
Oh, okay, not. Also, they'll be able to get all the pre-order bonus for free without pre-ordering. So, PS3 version.
Well, I think PS3 is just getting it easy. They just drop your credit card and they get all the hard work done.
That's true. But they had to wait a year. Or not quite a year. This one's coming out on January 18th, not January 26th. They couldn't quite line it up for the year anniversary. All right, Edward. Do you have a desire to catch them all?
No, I dropped that desire back in grade 2.
Well, get it back, because new Pokemon, Are you black or white with Pokemon?
I personally like all my Pokemon to be black.
Racist, get off my show.
And work harder.
Oh.
What are you saying? I'm just saying the truth.
Alright, stop saying the truth and start telling us some Pokefacts about Pokemon Black and White.
And the white one? Okay. Well, unfortunately, I know nothing about Pokemon because the last time I played was back in grade 2. I was just assigned this topic because I played it way back when, and that was Pokemon, like, Silver back on the Game Boy. So, I don't know. I've heard some news about it. What's happening in new Pokemon? Well, it must be for the 3DS. Or maybe it'll be for the DS. Only the DS. What else is there? Well, it'll probably be catch them all, waste some time, go into some turn-based combat, new title. Nothing's changed.
You put a Pokemon game on your 2010 Game of the Year list, but you haven't played one since grade 2. It's like 7th right now. We're working on a Game of the Year feature. A mysterious feature. Who knows what'll happen? We might have to take Pokemon off, because apparently no one's played it. Alright, let's move on to something at least one of us has played. Dragon Age. This is the second Dragon Age. Dragon Age 2. Cool title.
Very cool.
Alright. New Dragon Age. You're not able to create your character this time. You are assigned a character. And, no save carryover. So all the time I spent in Dragon Age, wasted.
Can you change your clothes?
You can probably change your clothes. It is an RPG. Maybe they'll go the leap Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, maybe a comparable leap. It's looking like quite a different game. Did you guys play Spore? It was bad. There's going to be another one which has no resemblance to it, and it's called Dark Spore. I guess that's good.
It'll be more like a dark sore on the series.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. A little bit. Edward, why don't you light up our lives and tell us about Torchlight 2?
And this goes back to our beginning of the podcast. Well, I played Torchlight 1, although I only got halfway through it. It was cool. I hear it is developed by the same people that made Diablo. I hear like at least 3 of the really famous RPG people got together and just made Torchlight, and it was pretty good from what I played, and a lot of people had good talk about it. And I've been hearing a lot about a Torchlight MMO, but Torchlight 2, I haven't heard anything about that, but I guess it was bound to happen.
Edward, extremely knowledgeable, and we have a little document here on our screen here, and Edward's actually chosen the games he's knowledgeable about and wants to talk about, which are Pokemon and Torchlight, both of which he has heard nothing about. We're tearing through this list.
We are.
Let's hit some heavy stuff here. There's going to be a new Elder Scrolls game.
What's that?
Scrim, as Mitchell calls it.
Yes, to quote Mitchell, our previous guest, Scrim. It's actually Skyrim. This was announced at the Video Game Awards, a podcast which Mitchell was on. Funny enough, you can listen to that on the Dietrich Gamecast blog or the YouTube page.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. The sound wave on our podcast is always infinitely entertaining. There's always someone who's way louder, so Jorge gets to do some awesome editing work. But today he's bringing it upon himself, totally spiking the sound levels.
Blowing your eardrums and killing your speakers.
DJ Jorge, mad on the mic. Alright, yeah, Elder Scrolls, Video Game Awards. We don't know. There was a teaser trailer. There's medieval stuff. There's dragons. It'll probably be pretty good. Apparently there's a whole new engine, so maybe it'll be a little less janky, less weird glitches like the Fallout games in Oblivion, Morrowind. But yeah, Elder Scrolls, great series. I always enjoyed Fallout a little bit more, but I'm looking forward to this. It should be good. Let's talk about the heavy hitter. Another Mass Effect game. Here's the big new one, Mass Effect 3, this year. Edward is pretty confused.
Yeah, I thought they were just releasing Mass Effect 2, and they're already on to 3?
BioWare, busy. They could potentially be releasing 3 games this year, Dragon Age 2, Mass Effect 3, and Star Wars The Old Republic, which we'll talk about more on our MMO podcast, I guess. Maybe we'll do an MMO podcast. MMOs aren't that great.
What's MMO?
You're on a video game podcast? Don't know what an MMO is? That's good. World of Warcraft would be an example of an MMO. Massive
multiplayer online.
Jorge got the last word. Back to Mass Effect 3. They're bringing it to Earth. The trailer was super cool. Another one announced at the Video Game Awards. Big day for RPGs there. Also horrible jokes, but mainly RPGs. Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 2 was so good. Mass Effect 1 was so good. Mass Effect 3. It's supposed to be the close to the trilogy. I'm really excited for it. We don't know too much about it. Rumors about multiplayer, which I don't know. I don't know about that. Could be good. It's true. We don't know anything.
Unlimited 2 is an MMO.
You didn't say any of that in the mic.
Test Drive Unlimited 2 is an MMO.
Except for it's a racing game.
That's good. Let's finish off with some wild hopes and dreams. Maybe Diablo 3 could come out this year?
No, this is Blizzard we're talking about. They got World of Warcraft and Catalysm to worry about. They got StarCraft expansions. I don't see Diablo 3 in their timeline.
Now, dude, Blizzard's going to start making games really fast. It's going to happen this year. They're going to release all their games. A new Lost Vikings.
But Diablo 2 is like the #1 game on PC.
That's a random statistic. Why don't you explain that one?
I saw it on statistics. Boom.
What sort of statistics?
Somewhere. Maybe GameSpot.
Okay, so you went into GameStop, and there was a list of top PC games for some reason, and Diablo 2 was at the top.
Except for I don't think Diablo 2 would be at the top. I'm probably thinking like World of Warcraft or some Valve game.
Yeah, Half-Life 2 would be pretty good. Yeah, it probably won't come out. I don't know why I put it on this list. Ah!